It is smaller, so a little bit on the smaller side. Of course, like I said, it's sort of on a hoagie bun. Um, so it doesn't fill you up too much. Like I'm still going to be able to go for another burger in another couple hours, as is the plan. Yeah, just keep that sort of stuff in mind. If you're looking for a full meal, I do recommend getting the fries, maybe with a beverage as well. I've got my course here, which is complementing the burger quite nicely. So, like I said, I'm going to say one thumb up.
All right, back to John in the studio. John? Okay, I promise that'll be the last time I ever make that joke. We're back in John Dulong Show HQ here. And just some final thoughts on the Bubba Ray's offering, which I incorrectly called the Big Boy. It's the Fat Boy burger. I think it was kind of a gourmet burger as interpreted by a fast food joint, if that makes sense to you. It's it's the best analogy that I can come up with. It was good. Don't get me wrong. Like honestly, any burger is going to have a leg up on its own, just simply because it is a burger. But I think that, like I said, it was sort of hampered by my own expectations based on their description. You know, they said coleslaw. I wasn't kind of expecting that sort of fast food style slaw. I was expecting something with like shredded cabbage and shredded carrots and a little bit of mayo with it. They said Montreal smoked meat. I was kind of expecting that really spicy, sort of tangy, like meat that you get piled on a piece of rye in Montreal. Like I said, the bun was really good, and the burger was a little bit like it was a little bit maybe a little bit fattier than I would make it myself. But it worked. It was nice and flavorful. The bun was really nice. It had a nice little crispness to it because of the way that they toast it. And the Swiss was nice along with the Thousand Island dressing. It gave it a lot of tang. It's kind of a messy burger. Definitely a bit drippy towards the end there, but I don't know. It was okay, but not phenomenal. So a solid like one thumb up. I'm willing to even drop that to thumbs in the middle on this like 5-point scale, I guess. It's definitely good, but I'm not going to miss it when it goes away. Certainly in comparison to last year's offering, which was, like I said, it was kind of a smoked pepperoni on a burger with some cheese, and I think that they put some burger sauce on there as well, some sort of special blend. This was a little bit of a step down from last year's offering from Bubba Ray's. So. Solid, but not extraordinary, I guess is the best way to put it.
All right, it is now Sunday. Didn't end up going for additional burgers last night, as was originally the plan. But we're back out on the road rig here. I'm working with different level on the microphone here, so it may be a little bit different audio quality. I don't know. We'll see. I'm figuring this thing out. I like it. I like that it doesn't sound that terrible in comparison to the studio, which is just my bedroom. So, whatever. So I'm on my way very shortly to Freeman's Little New York. I'm going to the Fairview location because that's the one closest to me. Anyhow, I'm going to try their Chipotle Cranberry Cheddar Burger. This is one of the more expensive burgers. It's not the most expensive on the Burger Week roster, but it's definitely above the $6 burgers. Usually, I try and get just the $6 burgers as much as I can, and then I'll branch out into a couple more expensive ones. Like the one over at Bubba's was $8. This is sort of at the upper level, and I wouldn't be getting more than one of these burgers at this level. Like I said, it's not crazy. It's no more than I would expect to pay at a restaurant. It's just, Burger Week tends to be a little bit more about cheaper burgers, to my mind anyhow. But Freeman's is close, and I have to work in a few hours, so I can't be trudging all around creation for a burger, as much as I'd like to. Anyhow, this one is a Freeman's Famous Patty, which they make a good burger, so I'm looking forward to that. Topped with crisp lettuce, tomato, cranberry, jack cheddar, and chipotle mayo. It's a $5 donation to Feed NS. This should be good. I like Freeman's as a location, and I like their food, so I'll see you there.
Well, it is a cold, blustery day here in Halifax. Maybe spring, but man, winter is late this year. Apparently, the groundhog on Groundhog Day, the local groundhog said that we were going to have less winter. In case anyone was unclear, meteorological credentials of a rodent, not very good. Not very good at all. So, almost to the restaurant. I'm sure you can hear all the cars and stuff. I don't know if you can even hear my voice right now, to be honest with you. This may just be garbage. Benefit of coming to a bar in the morning, as I literally just sat down, she took my drink and meal order, and we're about ready to go. So, just waiting on my coffee and my water. No beer, because I work. So, I don't know, you might be able to hear in the background, but future WWE Hall of Famer, class of 2018, inductee Kid Rock on the radio. So, that's weird. Kid Rock is being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame is perhaps the most trailer park trash sentence that's possible to say. Alright, just getting my coffee going here. Haven't had one yet this morning, so. Oh, very, very good. Very much a fan of a good cup of joe. I don't like when the cutlery is wrapped in a napkin, because I want more than one napkin, and I feel bad that they're gonna have to wash that fork and knife now. I'm not using it. I'm eating a burger, but I do need the napkin, because of course I already spilled some of my coffee. I'm a mess as a human being, but you already knew that, dear listener. Alright, it has arrived. I got the fries today just because I know I'm only probably going to be able to hit this one burger. But it looks phenomenal. Split amongst the two. It's split open, little flag in the pickle. All right, we're gonna dig in here in a moment. Now, when I get one of the Burger Week burgers, I always make sure at least my first bite is just plain. I don't want to get anything on there that the cook didn't intend to be there. So, I'll go right in, take the first bite. Hopefully you won't get too much of me chewing here. I'll cut it out if we do. I think there's a little bit of garlic butter maybe on the bun. It's got a really nice spice to it. It's a very thick burger, which is nice. Cooked pretty well. Yeah, it's got a nice mingling of flavors. You get a nice little hit of spice. Like I said, there's a bit of garlic in there. And then the cranberry jam just, it's not jam, I guess, but just sort of evens it all out. It's really nice. All right, I gotta be honest, guys, I didn't record an interim take there because, holy shit, that was a fucking amazing burger. Just really well balanced. You could taste all the different components on their own. I guess, honestly, if I'm sitting here and trying to critique this burger, the only bad thing I could possibly say about it is they use the wrong kind of pickle for my mind. It's kind of a pickle wedge, where if it's going to be on a burger, I kind of want to slice, but really, what am I complaining about there? It was really well balanced. It had some nice spice to it. Like I said, you could really taste some nice garlic. The bun was toasted nicely. You could get the full richness of the burger meat. It was cooked well. It wasn't overdone. It wasn't dry. It was nice and juicy. And then the cranberry did a good job of mitigating some of the heat from the pepper jack cheese. And it just all really molded together well. So you could get all of the individual components, but they also played really well together, which was really nice. So definitely a strong contender for my favorite this year. I didn't get to Freeman's last year, which is funny because like they're very, very close to my apartment. But I'm glad that I went out for this one this year. It was really, really good. Well worth the extra jingle for the burger. Like I said, it's not one of the $6 ones, so it's a little bit more expensive, but well worth it. Definitely highly recommend this one. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up, and that's going to be it for today's show in terms of burger reviews. We'll be looking at a couple more probably next Monday. Of course, Burger Week will be done by then. So again, make sure that you get out over the next couple of days. Burger Week runs until Wednesday. So if you're in Halifax and you have the opportunity to go out, make sure that you do. I personally plan on trying Crave, Flip Burger, Relish, and then probably cheese curds because there's one closer to my apartment now than all the way out in Dartmouth. And you know what? That is going to do it. We're back in the studio. That's going to do it for this slightly unorthodox episode of the John Dulong Show. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, if you want to hear more of Man on the Street John, please reach out to the show. Send me an email. And you know what? It may be something that we do on a little bit more regular of a basis. Hopefully not with as much wind as we've been dealing with today. So anywho, this show is produced by me with music from Mon Plaisir. You can check them out at loyaltyfreakmusic.com. You can follow the show on facebook.com/The John Dulong Show. Email into the show, johndulong@gmail.com. And you can follow me on social media at Jibberdy, Jiberdy. You can find the show in all the normal podcast places or just by going to johndulong.com. And if you could, rate and review, so that helps to get more folks listening. And if you want to support the show, go to johndulong.com/Patreon or patreon.com/The John Dulong Show. And for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to a bunch of bonus content. Another great way to help out is to tell a friend about the show, get the word out, and of course make sure that you tune in every single Monday for your own weekly dose of the Monday morning nonsense. I think that this may be the most smooth and outro that I've done yet. Feeling pretty good. So for John Dulong, I'm John Dulong, and remember, watch out for typos. You mix up 2 letters and suddenly your entire sentence is urined. Thanks. See, because it's like urined, it's ruined. You know, the only good joke is the one that you have to explain. So I'll make sure to put my thoughts on the last couple of burgers next week. Man, it's hard to believe. In, I guess, just a couple of short weeks, I will have been doing this for 6 months, for half of a year, in just just another 4 weeks from now. That's really unbelievable. I probably won't do anything special. I'll probably forget about it between now and then. You know what? I put out a bunch of extra content on the feed today. I'm gonna end the show a little bit earlier. Bye!